bcd-W current today, Austin. March 19th, 2026. This is bcd-W current today. Every day, one city, one story, many eyes. Today, Austin. SXSW lost its building. Austin became the venue. The Austin Convention Center was demolished last year. A $1.6 billion replacement is under construction. It won't open until 2029, which meant that when SXSW 2026 arrived, the festival's 40th edition, its home of 3 decades was gone. What happened next is worth understanding carefully. SXSW distributed itself across the city. 3 clubhouses replaced the convention center. Sessions moved into hotels, theaters, rooftop bars. The festival's footprint didn't shrink. It expanded into neighborhoods that hadn't been part of SXSW before. The city absorbed what the building could no longer hold. The result was something attendees described with some surprise as more intimate than previous editions. Not smaller, more present. You weren't moving between rooms in a single building. You were moving through Austin. The city was the conference hall. SXSW generated an estimated $377 million for Austin's local economy, spread across more neighborhoods and more businesses than any previous edition had reached. The harder question is what happens when the new convention center opens in 2029, whether the lesson of 2026 survives the building's return, whether a city that discovered it could be its own venue will choose to go back inside. How are other cities reading this? If you're in New York didn't need to lose a convention center to figure this out. The city has always been the original town mice model. Hotels, restaurants, rooftops, galleries, streets, all of it functioning as distributed conference infrastructure for decades. Austin just rediscovered what New York has always known. The question is whether other cities are paying attention. If you're in Seoul is about to demonstrate something related at a different scale. BTS at Gwanghwamun this Saturday, 260,000 people, no stadium, is the same experiment by different means. What Austin has that Seoul doesn't is the template for making city-scale events sustainable year after year. If you're in Medellin, StartCo 2026 arrives in April. The question Medellin's event organizers should be asking right now: what would it look like to let the city's innovation neighborhoods become the venue rather than a single pavilion? If you're in Dubai, the SXSW model is the near opposite of how Dubai runs events. As Dubai matures from a city people visit to a city people live in, how events connect visitors to neighborhoods, not just venues, will matter more. $377 million distributed across Austin's neighborhoods is a data point Dubai's event planners should take seriously. If you're in Amman's compact, walkable downtown, its Roman amphitheater, its creative neighborhoods around Rainbow Street, all of this is already a distributed event infrastructure waiting to be activated. The model fits the constraint. The question is, who decides to use it? If you're in Tel Aviv, a distributed model using Florentine's creative spaces, Rothschild Boulevard's startup offices, the outdoor venues along the seafront, could produce something more genuinely representative of Tel Aviv than any single conference center. SXSW 2026 is the proof of concept. The blueprint is available. We are looking for more cities. Austin is on this map. So are New York, Seoul, Medellin, Dubai, Amman, Tel Aviv, and San Francisco. Every city has a story like this one, a constraint that became a design decision. If you live and work inside a city where this conversation is already happening, we want to hear from you. bcd-W Current Today is published daily by bcd-W Magazine, New York. Every day, one city, one story, many eyes. Reach us at AABCDWXYZ, mail to AABCDWXYZ, BCDWXYZ, http bcd-W XYZ.